Colon cancer is known to be an older person's disease. Typical patients are diagnosed in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. I was diagnosed at 50, but patients are getting younger. The late Chadwick Boseman, the star of Black Panther, was 39 when he was diagnosed. I met a Triad patient who was younger than that. The dance of life is filled with twists and turns, but for the Eisenhowers, one step was clear.
I saw her and started pursuing ever since. I was ready to propose like 8 months later.
Christian and Kenny met in 2008 and got married 2 years later. Smooth sailing for the next decade, going on vacations across the state and the country, and staying at home, making lasting memories.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I will love it forever. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Their relationship continuously growing stronger.
I wouldn't say any marriage is 100% perfect, but this is about as perfect as you can get to me.
A change in course in 2021 when the couple encountered their most difficult obstacle. Christian inexplicably collapsed at work. A 3-week hospital stay later determined she had colon cancer.
And to go from being, what I considered healthy, working out, eating well, to stage 4 cancer with little to no symptoms and no family history, it's a lot, and it can be overwhelming sometimes.
Christian was diagnosed at the age of 36, and part of an alarming trend. A growing number of colorectal cancer patients are younger, which is why last year experts lowered the recommended age to start getting screened from 50 to 45. Is it shocking to you?
It is. It's alarming. It really is. And what's particularly alarming is when you find it on people who had symptoms that were not even highly suspicious.
Experts don't know what's causing the rise, but obesity, physical inactivity, poor diet, and smoking are risk factors.
I know they're pressing questions about why are we seeing more colorectal cancer in young people, and gosh, we wish we knew, and we probably won't know for a long time.
Christian's cancer journey also filled with uncertainty.
I was the last person that anyone expected this to happen to, so why did it have to happen to me? And there's no answer for that.
She blogged about her battle and its ups.
I do have a lot of new hair growing, as you can see.
And many downs.
I have definitely been feeling a little defeated lately.
She also helped other cancer patients like me, giving advice, sharing treatment tips, and explaining what to expect. She wrote, "I never want to scare anyone, but I think the truth just helps you be better prepared." She was my shoulder to cry on and my cheerleader, and vice versa. After numerous rounds of chemotherapy and 2 surgeries on her liver and colon, her pain turned to progress to a party in honor of her final treatment.
Recovery's going really well, and I'm feeling really good, and I'm thankful for that. I can try to start getting back to a somewhat of a normal life and maybe, going back to work.
But celebrations turned to sadness just 1 month later when 2 tiny spots showed up on her lungs.
She went from clean to quarters in her liver and dimes in her lungs that weren't there 30 days ago. I'm like, we got a serious problem now. Like, this is growing and spreading, and it's going nuts.
More rounds of chemo, different drugs, experimental medications couldn't stop the cancer.
That's what I'm going to focus on now, is just, spending time with people that I love and making memories with them with the time that I have left. So it could be a couple weeks, it could be a couple months. I'm not entirely sure, but if I had to guess, I would say it's probably not that long.
Christian recorded this video 1 month before she died. She passed away on August 9th, 2022, after fighting for nearly a year and a half. She was 38. Kenny, now alone in their Walkertown home where they plan to grow old together.
Like, that's one of the hardest things about it, is being here and the house is empty, it's just me.
A widower at the age of 34, now finding a new path. The love of his life already at her final destination.
I just want all of you to know, God still has a plan for me. I know where I'm going. And I'm thankful when I get there I won't have to deal with cancer anymore.
Christian started her blog for 2 reasons: to push researchers to better understand why younger people are getting diagnosed and to stress the importance of getting screened. Colonoscopies can save lives by finding and removing precancerous polyps. If colon cancer is caught early, the survival rate is at least 90%.